das ist keine Toilette, muss ich dir leider sagen, das wollte ich hier.
Testing, testing. Yes? Okay, great. Hello and welcome lacrosse fans to the 2022 Germany Lacrosse Convention here in beautiful Dresden, Germany. We are watching the Nations Cup 2022. This is game 3. This is Switzerland versus Germany. So Germany now in black. They just played a game against the England team in white. They had a tough loss, so hopefully they're looking to bounce back against the Swiss here in white. So first possession for the Germans, shot goes wide, and we are looking at Swiss ball. So for those of you that don't know, this is the Lacrosse Sixes format. It is a bit different than normal field lacrosse. It's 5-on-5, kind of like box, but it is played without long sticks. There's only one face-off for each period, and after that, when goals are scored, the ball gets picked up right by the goalie or a player and is able to immediately be played down the field. So it's kind of like basketball in that regard. And so it's very fast, lightning paced. There's not supposed to be much body checking. There's still a lot of contact, but there's not supposed to be any big body hits. You're not supposed to really play too physical. It's more about the speed and the finesse of the game. So we're going to see a lot of that from both teams here today. Shot saved by the Swiss. And hopefully the sun starts coming out a bit more and the wind dies down. It was a bit cold this morning for the first game. The Germans are playing it back-to-back, so they're already warmed up. And the Swiss, their first game of this tournament. Wow, nice save there. Good shot on the run for the Swiss. And a good save for the Germans. So a clear opportunity here for the Swiss. So I'm not going to be able to really read the names of these players. I'm also working the camera now. So you might be able to hear the wind. It's pretty windy. I'm not a great camera guy. I might be an even worse commentator. I don't know. But I'm going to do my best to do both here and do them to a good job. So thank you so much for joining us, lacrosse fans. Once again, this is the Germany Lacrosse Convention Nations Cup Sixes event here in beautiful Dresden, Germany. I will try to get the names of the players when they score goals. Do my best here. Good dodge opportunity for the Swiss, does not fall. Transition opportunity for the Germans. Sorry, I missed that on camera because once again, I'm not great at doing both. But shot was saved. It was an opportunity in transition for the Germans, and it was saved on the doorstep on the run. So nice shot by the Swiss goalie there. Dodge down the alley, saved by Team Germany. Another transition opportunity here. Moves it down to the crease. Shot. Goal by number 9 of the Germans. That's David Beckmann. Well, that would have been a big hit if it was field. On the run, Wormburner. That one does not go for the Swiss. Team Germany once again with another possession here. Scores 1-0 in favor of the Germans. There's 8-minute running periods. Got 4 of them. Shot saved. Interception in the midline. Oh, it should be an over and back call. Yep. Or he ran himself out of bounds. One or the other. Either way, Swiss ball. That's over and back right there. It's kind of a silly pass there. Germans get a lucky break. Looking for transition. Shot, goal. Oh, you hate to see that for the goalie. Was off his stick and bounced in off his own stick. So he did make the initial save, but still found his way to the back of the net. 2-0 in favor of the Germans. On the run. Nice shot for the Swiss. Goes wide right. Team Germany now looking to, I think maybe this whole back-to-back game, sometimes it doesn't help a team and sometimes it helps them come out nice and loose and warmed up. So looks like that's what we're seeing from this German team. And they have another game later today. So they're getting 3 games of 6s in. Shot saved once again by the Swiss. That is number 5 for the Germans. Jacob Bockerman. He was the one that had the transition opportunity earlier. That was saved on the doorstep by the goalie. So the goalie's got his number written all over him today. Wow, what another nice save. Swiss goalie keeping the Swiss in this game early. Pass batted down by the Germans. Picked up by the Swiss, able to stay in Swiss possession. Dodge down the alley. Keeps it in his right hand. Into the back of the net. Transition opportunity. That's how fast it can happen in these sixes. Kind of a messy shot there. Does not fall for the Germans. So it's 2-1 in favor of the Germans. In and out of the Swiss stick. Picked up by the Germans. Oh, they're going to call a push penalty here. Oh, he takes his helmet off. Interesting. I didn't think it was that big of a hit. Hopefully he's okay. 30-second penalty here for the Swiss. So for those of you that do not know the sixes format, they are going to serve the entire time of their penalty, whether it be 30 seconds or 1 minute, which is a minor and then a major penalty. And they serve the entire duration because, you know, this game happens just so fast anyways that, you know, with a 30-second shot clock, it's basically could be only one possession for the penalty. So they make them serve the whole time even if they score. Okay, so a little confusion there on the restart. Shot saved. Oh, they're going to get another push penalty there. Oh, they're not going to give a penalty. Sorry once again for my camera skills. That there was a push in the back that I thought was going to be called as a penalty. Was not. What a nice feed there. And what a beautiful save. This goalie for the Swiss team is absolutely having a morning so far. And his team is not so much. Putting black number 24 for the Germans into the penalty box with a hold. And so, yeah, I want to shout out Andre Bremgartner, the goalie for the Swiss, because he is looking fantastic this morning. So, Andre, great job. Keep it up. And let's see what the Swiss can do with their first power play opportunity. So, 30-second hold for the Germans, going to put them into the box. And a bit of some issue holding on to the ball here. Good ball movement. Shot saved by the Germans. There's number 13 in goal for Germany, Mikhail Zinoviv. On the doorstep, saved once again by the Swiss, putting together a highlight reel of a day so far. So keeping the Swiss in the game. It is 1-2 in favor of the Germans, but based on the shot selection that they are able to get, the Germans should be up by 4 or 5, I'd imagine. Ball gets thrown out of bounds, will be Swiss or German ball. And we are going to get a German timeout, so I will be right back for you.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
We're back from the timeout break. last second opportunity in the period for the Germans does not go. So after the first running period for the third game of the Nations Cup here, beautiful Dresden, Germany, at the Germany Lacrosse Convention 2022, is 2-1 in favor of the home team, Germany. So as we're in this quarter break, we'll be right back, but want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, all of our fans, all the event coordinators, the streaming crew, the volunteers, anybody that's watching at home, anybody that's coming to watch and support in person. Means the world to us, and hopefully this event is as amazing for you as it is for us, and we're happy to be here. So thank you so much for joining us. And once again, my name is Garrett Gosthorn. Thank you so much for listening to my commentation and unfortunately bearing with my camera skills.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
This. Yeah, do you want it?
Because I know the German names as well.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Cool.
Multitasking, never been good at that, but...
Dude, my camera work is horrible. You probably see it.
No, that's funny. No, it's not even that bad, though. It's not even that bad. You're pretty spot on.
Okay, that's good. Are we back live, Anton?
We are, yes.
Awesome. Welcome back, lacrosse fans, to the second quarter of the third game of the men's sixes tournament. This is Germany in black versus the Swiss in white. We're seeing a great ground ball battle there. And it's going to go with the push to the Swiss. My name is Garrett Gosthorn, joined by Anton here, who is working the highlight reel and the stream. So thank you for joining me, Anton.
Yeah, no problem. Really excited to being here, watching some good lacrosse today. Yeah, I'm also cutting and doing the editing at the same time, so excuse any wrong replays, but I'm trying my best here. So yeah, let's watch some lacrosse.
You can always blame my camera work for missing like a replay. First shot of the period for the Swiss goes wide left, and Germany will get their first possession of the second quarter. The score is 2-1 in favor of the home team, Germany, in black. What do you feel about this game so far, Anton? What do you think?
I'm liking the Germans. They look better. They look more in play than they did against England. Good try here from the crease from David Beckman, number 9, I believe it is. No, they look like they're warm. The sticks, I think during the England game, you can see that their sticks weren't that warm. Maybe they were still a bit tired. But yeah, they're looking sharp now. And we really must say that the Swiss goalkeeper, he really keeps the Swiss in this game.
Yeah, he's been playing absolutely
He's
phenomenal.
had some great... Oh,
wow.
And what a nice outside shot.
It was number 91 for the Swiss. That is Thierry Frey.
Beautiful.
Off the post. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was an exciting little sequence there.
That is why I love watching sixes, because it's just so fast. It's just so much faster than the regular 10-on-10.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's highlight after highlight. Was that a goal?
That was a goal by number 4 for the Swiss. Ooh. That is David Pellizione. And so the Swiss now jump out to a 3-2 lead. Their goalie's still keeping them in this game.
Incredible.
And the offense is starting to put in the work. So maybe, like I mentioned earlier, maybe the Germans were a bit warmed up and loose, and you kind of felt the same way after their English game. And the Swiss looked maybe a little slow out of the gates, but now they're, first period's over, second quarter started, and Swiss is starting to heat up.
Yeah, and I can imagine the German coaches aren't too happy right now because they just missed so many opportunities, and especially like those easy shots. That's what they want to get, those crease finishes, and yeah, you got to be able to finish those. So that's something I think Germany definitely needs to improve on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last game we were thinking that they weren't doing so well in transition, and it seems like they're kind of looking a little better in transition, looking for some opportunities. They had some, as we mentioned, that were right on the crease. They weren't able to bury. once again, it's just a shout out to Andre in goal for the Swiss, who's playing phenomenally today. But if you're Team Germany, you have to convert. Even if there's a good goalie, you got to work that much harder to throw a better fake, place it more into the top corner, do whatever you got to do to finish strong. And another goal for the Swiss, the beautiful chrome helmet. That is number 13, Dario Lindegger. Now it's 4-3, excuse me. That's the Spidel brother. 4-3 in favor of the Germans. So luckily for the Germans, they convert on that goal, and Swiss aren't able to keep building the momentum. Germany gets a little bit back.
One nice down the alley dot.
Oh my gosh!
Look at that goal.
That was about as far left as you can place it on the inside part of the goal. Thierry Frey with his second in the period.
Beautiful. Yeah, stung it right up in the top left corner there on the run. That is as nice as it gets. Ooh, and another one from Lenny Nuring.
Wow. This has been, all right, they're warmed up, they're loose, they're letting it fly now. Love it. Love it, love it. A 2-1 first period. Now it's what, 5-4, I believe?
Yes, it is 5-4 for Swiss. Who would have thought? And that timeout for Switzerland. So we're going to stop the time. But yeah, coming back to Team Germany not being able to finish in front of the net. That's something I really find interesting because they have a lot of guys who are also part of the German box national team, especially Lenny Nuring, Justin Wismer, and David Beckman. They all play for Team Germany box lacrosse. So especially those guys should be really good in the crease, and maybe they should be getting those opportunities in front of the net more, and they should try to find those guys in front of the net because I've seen them finish, and I know they can do that a lot.
It's kind of a paradox. I'm a box player myself, and I was originally a field player. Now I'm more of a box player, and when I go and play field after it's been, a few months of only box across, it doesn't feel real that you have that much goal to shoot on. So I feel like it just doesn't always happen for box players going to field because it just seems wrong to have that much net available in front of you and usually that much space in front of you. So
yeah, it's definitely a lot of net to look at. I know that myself. I've played some box as well. And yeah, I mean, when you're in the box arena and you have that big goalie in there, you basically see no net. So transitioning to the field game, that's definitely something you got to get used to again, seeing that much net. And we are back on.
Big dodge there for the Swiss. But it is interesting, the Germans, so that's going to be a shot clock violation for the Swiss, going to be Germany ball. The Germans haven't scored really inside, but this period they've had a lot of outside shots go.
That is true, yeah. I mean, we have some strong shooters for Team Germany, especially Zoe Murray Spiegel, as well as Justin and Lenny. They really like to shoot it from the outside, and they all have a big rip. And that's another thing about the Sixers field. It's really short. So yeah, sometimes you see guys lining up from just under the midfield crease, and most of the guys, they can shoot and score from that. So yeah. Yeah,
this field is actually like the minimal length for sixes, if I'm not mistaken. Rolling up to the field, I was pretty shocked at how small it looked. And speaking to some of my friends and some of the fans, they were informing me that it's a bit smaller than maybe regulation would typically be, so it's able to be even more fast-paced than most teams are probably used to. Even though sixes is quite the fast format, it is a little bit smaller field, which does change, kind of the layout of the game, or maybe not necessarily the game plan, but just like how you can physically interact within the boundaries. So maybe that's something that these teams have to adjust to here at the center court.
Definitely, yeah. It almost it looks like a youth game. It's youth field. It's crazy how small it is. Yeah.
Right, and I wonder if you can see it on the stream, fans back home. There is some youth speed lacrosse being played in the background there. So that's basically with the youth soccer goals, like the little square, oval shaped ones that have just the little bit of net. And you usually play it with a tennis ball. Nobody gets stick checked or anything like that, so it's just passing and shooting basically. So a lot of lacrosse being played here at the Germany Lacrosse Convention. I was just helping out with the women's box lacrosse clinic this morning, in between streams actually. So I jumped in and was able to run around with Brian Whitmer, Frankie Klima, and help out some of the girls' box development. So there's so much to do as a volunteer and so much to experience as a lacrosse fan. Like this convention is just so cool.
Yeah, it really is an awesome experience. Like they have everything. If you're a lacrosse fan, you're gonna love it here. Make sure to come check it out. We hit tomorrow as well. Yeah, which thing are you most excited about?
I'm a box lacrosse fan through and through. Sixes is still something I'm learning to like. You know, when it was first announced as a format, it was interesting to me because it felt like they were like, oh yeah, we need a format for people to digest for the Olympics. And I'm like, that's box lacrosse. It's fast, it's physical, it's high scoring, it's fun. And, you know, I do understand the need for sixes and what it does for the game. So the more I watch it, the more I like it, but still a bit of an adjustment. So I'm excited to see. Oh, nice goal there. Again, on the run. So the Swiss goalie can stop anything up close, but has looked a bit more porous there from the outside. So hopefully Germany starts exploiting that maybe a bit, and it looks like they have been this period, and hopefully the Swiss goalie can recover, get back to his saving ways.
I mean, this is great. We got a tie game, 5-5. Just under a minute left in the second quarter. We got a timeout by, I believe it is Switzerland.
No, they're giving a penalty.
Oh, they're giving a penalty.
Yep. To number 9 for Germany, David Beckmann. I didn't hear what the call was, so we'll see if it's 30 seconds or 1 minute, but that'll be a man-up situation for the Swiss.
And a chance to take the lead again over Germany. That would be something.
Right before that penalty was called, Thierry Frey had a really nice shovel shot on the crease that didn't end up.
And good save by Misha right there. Finds Murray Spiegel. He likes to clear the ball by himself. He likes to call himself a ball taxi.
He's got the yellow gloves to boot.
He sure does.
That's awesome.
So we got Felix Kienz dodging down the alley. Oh, is it Lucas Kienz? We actually have 2 pairs of brothers playing for Team Germany. And what a nice finish in close.
And that'll do it for the half. So it's 6-5 in favor of the home German squad. We've had ourselves quite a game here so far. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Germany Lacrosse Convention. This is Game 3 of the Men's Sixes Nations Cup. We got Germany, the home team, in black, leading the team Swiss in white by 1. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
And my name is Anton West, and we can't wait for the second half.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial. Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
Better isn't a destination, it's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
Better isn't a destination, it's a journey. Scored a goal, made a save, won a game, great. But what didn't work? What could you have done better? Succeeding one time isn't enough. Winning one game isn't enough. We're never satisfied. So get used to the mistakes. Keep learning from them. Because better is out there, and it's never done.
To anyone who doubts us, tells us we can't or won't, says we're not good enough, strong enough, skilled enough, says we're not enough, too bossy, too this, too that, on the field, off the field, we don't have to say a word, because we'll prove you wrong in every single thing we do. In every rep, every sprint, and every play, with every shot. We'll play until our legs don't carry us. Don't believe us? Still doubt us? Watch us.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
What's that?
You run like the highlights on
Oh,
this
I'm doing commercials.
Oh, I see.
To anyone who doubts us, tells us we can't or won't, says we're not good enough, strong enough, skilled enough, says we're not enough, too bossy, too this, too that, on the field, off the field, we don't have to say a word, because we'll prove you wrong in every single thing we do. In every rep, every sprint, and every play, with every shot. We'll play until our legs don't carry us. Don't believe us? Still doubt us? Watch us.
Here in beautiful Dresden, Germany, the Germany Lacrosse Convention 2022. So we have the Swiss in white versus Germany in black. And now we have a tie game. It was 6-5 in favor of the Germans. But the Swiss with an early goal there, making it 6-6. So once again, my name is Garrett Gosshorn. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. I'm joined here by Anton.
Yes, I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me right now?
It's very quiet, Anton.
Okay.
He's also working the highlights. I'm working the camera, so we're running some dual threat work here.
Why am I so quiet?
I don't know why you're so quiet.
Yeah, unfortunately, my IT skills aren't that good, so
How close is the mic to your face?
it's pretty close.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I can still kind of hear you. So another quick goal for the Swiss here. So now 7-6 in favor of the Swiss. 2 quick goals for them right out of the gate. So we'll see how Germany responds. But maybe you can hear Anton better at home. We just can't really hear him so well in the mic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking, and yeah, if you don't hear me, that's sad. But I'm just gonna keep talking. So, yeah. We got a turnover caused by the Swiss number 11, and he secured the
Really nice footwork on the ground ball there.
Yeah, that was really nice. Boxed him out, picked up the ball, and yeah, he moves the ball to number 2 up top, and he's going to take an alley dodge.
Good roll there. Shot high and away. Nice move there by the Germans. Really great save there on the doorstep. Yeah, that was off the goalie, so that will be dark ball. No, not better. Almost worse. Yeah, no worries. Shot and a goal by the Germans, so they even the score up 7-7. And we're in the third quarter here. Really great pressure by the Germans. Maybe that's an adjustment they were making at the halftime. This is their second game in a back-to-back, so maybe they're feeling a little bit of exhaustion, but they're not showing it with all this pressure. A lot of pushing there. And there's one that's called eventually. But I like the fact that they let the boys play for quite a bit. I think that they were trying to get a slower restart whistle, and the Swiss end up taking the shot. So now the officials are going to talk, see if maybe it's a penalty of sorts or just awarding possession. Should be, about 7 seconds on the shot clock. It's reading 2 right now. They're saying German ball. I was unable to hear the call, but I believe it is the right one. We'll back the boys in the stripes, boys and girls. Nice shot on the run. A little matrix work there by number 22 for Team Germany to avoid that shot, but unfortunately it was not touched by a Swiss player, and it will be Swiss ball. So a bit of a wasted effort on that, but I probably just didn't want to get hit in the head either. It was quite a cool thing to do to avoid it. So here we go, Swiss ball. Score is 7-7. Nice little feed to the inside. Good stick check to not let that pass find the back of his teammate's stick. Good dodge. All right shot, better save. And a fast break opportunity for the Germans. That's his third try in tight. Number 5 for Team Germany finally gets one to go on the doorstep there. So score is now 8-7 in favor of Team Germany here in black. Saw a nice little high five on the bench there by the Germans. Another one. Celebrating their teammates' accomplishments. Quite nice, of course. Bouncer goes high and over the goal, so it will be Germany ball. Oh, bouncer off the stick, save, goes in. So the score is now 9-7 in favor of the Germans. Really nice bouncer shot there. Swiss goalie still having himself a great game, despite a bit of a messier second period than the first. The first quarter he only let in 2 and had saved countless others. Big shot there from Thierry Frey, and that one does not find the back of the net, so it will be German ball. Gets kicked in by the goalie, scooped up. And more of a settled, slower approach after that last goal, or after that last missed shot, excuse me. Germany looking to stay cool, calm, and controlled in the driver's seat here, up by 2. Maybe looking to make it 3. Swiss playing really great defense, though, not falling for any cuts or rollbacks by the Germans. Oh, wow. They're going to give a penalty on that somewhere. Oh, wow, they're going to do double penalties. So they're saying Swiss number 37 with the hold, Swiss number 21 there, both of those boys in the box, penalty box here. They're going to call number 21 with a slash. So they're going to serve full-time penalties here. I believe 37 hold is 30 seconds, 21 a slash is 21 seconds. Or excuse me, 21 slash is 1 minute. Was reading his number. Good movement by the Germans. Ooh, a little cleanup work on the crease. Great save by Andre in goal for the Swiss. And a 3-on-5 opportunity for
And
the
guess
Swiss.
who's back?
Hey, welcome back. You fixed the mic.
Well, I just picked up a different pair of headphones, and yeah, I was wearing the wrong one, so I'm excited to be back on the mic.
Welcome, Anton. Welcome.
Lovely. Okay, so yeah, Germany really missing out here on a big man up.
They're going to be putting someone into the box too, so it'll be even now.
But yeah, I love that Jacob Berkerman, number 5, with his finish on his 3rd try against the one-on-one against the Swiss goalkeeper. Good for him. Good for him. I think that is important, especially mentally, to put one in. That must feel good.
You know the saying, it's like shoot until you get hot and shoot while you're hot. You know, he's on the doorstep. It's, you know, he doesn't want to lose any confidence. You got to keep shooting, and they'll go eventually. I mean, I feel like you're just not meant to score every goal that you shoot, but it's mentally more challenging to, you know, get a save on the doorstep when you're one-on-one. So it's good to see him finally crack the code there, and his teammates on the bench were giving him some good, well-deserved love for it.
And that is it for quarter number 3. We got Germany leading 9-7. And yeah, we'll play a short commercial and be back in about a minute.
Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial. Wir sind für Sie da. Wir sind Hanse Mondial.
And we are back live for quarter number 4.
Yeah, scores 9-7 in favor of the home team Germany here in black versus the Swiss in white. We've had a very back and forth battle here through 3 periods, and I'm excited to see what this 4th quarter will bring. Swiss have been pretty bursty. They've been getting their runs in short amounts of time. Like, they're getting about 2 goals at a time, it seems like, when they do get into these scoring chances. So let's see if they come out of the break a little bit hot, or if it's going to take them a minute to find their rhythm here.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of tough to be switching sides of the field, like offensive, defensively, so much with 8 minutes running periods.
No, yeah, for sure. You definitely got to find your sweet spot. But yeah, I feel like it's going to come down to the Swiss goalie stepping up again, like he did in the 1st quarter, and really make those stops to get his team back in the game. What do you think? How it's going to go down?
I'd like to see the Swiss work a little bit more of a team offense. It seems like they're kind of letting 2 guys run the show, and I'd like to see the Swiss, you know, get a little bit more motion, get a little bit more cuts in, and kind of put some faith into their team. If I'm Team Germany, what I'm going to do is just try to limit turnovers and keep their offense flowing. They are getting production from every single one of their players, but they just have to maintain that pace, because it will, you know, kind of drain you if you're trying to run everybody all over. So trying to play it smart and strong at the same time is a fine balance. So
yeah, I feel like we're also going to get a first look and at the Team Germany's fitness level here, because as mentioned, they just played against England, and yeah, they're going to be representing Europe the World Games in Birmingham, Alabama this summer. So
off the post
off
from
the
Spiegel.
post. Beautiful. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So yeah, Team Germany is going to be playing in Alabama, Birmingham this summer for the World Games, and it's going to be super hot. So it's important to really work on your conditioning now, so you're in peak shape in summer. So we're going to get a first look here at the shape of the Germans as they're playing the second game back-to-back against Switzerland here in the last quarter.
Yeah, if it's any of these players are in the NBLL for the Spreewolf Berlin, I don't know exactly who's on what teams for which German squads, but the Berlin teams and the German Shepherds that just played in the Alex Trebes Memorial, they are very fit.
Yeah, so I know from as much as the Shepherds go, we got, oh actually not the Shepherds, the Spreewolfe. We got Jacob Böckermann, David Beckman, Justin Wismer. They all went down to Prague, I think it was it 2 weeks ago?
3
was
weeks
it 3 weeks
ago?
ago? Yeah.
3.
And
I remember Justin Wismer. He's fantastic.
No, he's a great box player. He's a great kid. I played with him in Prague in 2019 for the I think it was U19 at the time, European Championships.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I was playing with.
Wow, great
good
one-time,
finish.
great feed. 10-7 in favor of the Germans. So yeah, they're still working that great team offense.
Looking
and
like they got the momentum going for themselves now. The shots are falling. Oh, and it's a good save.
And that shot and save came from their clear opportunities. Oh, they pulled the goalie. Oh my goodness, they pulled the goalie. He didn't shoot. Oh, come on. No. Oh.
Empty net situation.
Oh, and then to shoot an on the run, low to high, without like setting your feet. I don't know about that decision making, to be honest. I'm sorry, Swiss players, but that was you don't want to see that after a missed empty net. That was brutal.
Oh, and a
Behind
nice
the back.
ETB by Felix Kins. Nice one.
Doesn't go. They could shoot this still. There's an empty net situation that's still going on. The goalie's finally making his way back to the goal.
Yeah, interesting to see what Germany's trying here right now. We
They're
haven't
running
seen
this
that
press.
so far in the tournament, but
It's an interesting strategy.
Yeah,
Nice
sure.
shot,
Ooh.
Thierry Frey once again. I believe it's his 3rd or 4th of the game, and that's kind of what I was mentioning. It is 10-8 in favor of the Germans, but I was kind of mentioning that the Swiss are kind of letting the two guys run the offense and be the production, and I'd like to see them improve that. Nice goal there, David Beckman. Makes it 11-8 for the Germans.
yeah, I think it's going to be important for the Germans to keep that at least 2 goal difference there. They don't want to. Oh, we got a timeout by. Oh, that is an unfortunate call.
Wow. Oh, man, that is a killer for the Swiss. So the missed open, oh, man. Yikes. Missed open goal scenario. Couple times they could have, at least give it a try. If the goalie's going to be that far out, you might miss, you might not. At least give it a try. It's a 30-second shot clock. You might as well. You're down by 3, I think. But
That's true, but again, then you don't have the backup. That's the one thing I really find interesting about the Sixers game, because if you take the shot, you better be confident that it goes in, because if it doesn't go in, it's a turnover most likely. So yeah, you don't want to give your possessions away, especially in a game like this, where it is only 3 goals, and I mean, you can score them within 30 seconds in Sixers. So yeah.
oh, man, that's just a brutal series of events there with the missed goal opportunities and then the goal that was scored but the timeout was called. Oh, man, bummer. I just want to see a close game. I have no pull for any teams here at this tournament. I just would rather see a nail-biter. I'm always rooting for OT, so.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit of a German fan here. I just know a lot of those guys. So yeah, but
It's okay.
I'm gonna try to stay
Neutral.
neutral here. Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
hard.
give it my best. Ooh,
Wow, okay, there
good
we go.
save.
Oh, that was saved. I thought that was in.
No, that was
I
a
couldn't
great
see
save.
because from my point of view, I saw just a bunch of players. Really great save then. Yeah, that was great offense. Oh, and a nice goal there for the Germans, making it 12-8. So now they're pushing a 4-goal advantage. They're still running a press. Still with an open net kind of scenario here. They haven't either seemed to realize or are too nervous to try, but at this point, I say go for it.
Yeah, at this point, I mean,
You need goals.
it's 3 minutes left in the game.
And the Germans' press is kind of breaking them down. Good defense, great save. The pressure that they're running on these clears, the Germans are looking quite strong. So I think, you put a goal in in that scenario, and then it kind of forces the Germans to rethink their strategy. So if I'm the Swiss, we got to just try it.
Yeah, I agree completely. And I love to see it. Let's, come on, Swiss, let's take some shots.
Right. Shot clock violation.
Cancelled out a beautiful timing room shot from Lenny Nuring, but did not count. Well, the wind is picking up. I'm sure you can hear that on the microphones as well. Yeah, I'm hoping you're not blowing away up there.
Thierry Frey once again with another shot for the Swiss. That seems to be their go-to guy. He did have a few steps to go to the cage, and I would have liked to see him give himself a better angle, maybe hitch, throw a fake, and get himself 2 more steps in and bury that.
Yeah, as I said earlier, it's all about shot selection, sixes. You really want to be confident that your shot goes in. And we got timeout by Germany.
How much time is left?
It's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, if I'm correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, down by 4, 2.5 minutes left. Swiss really got to make something happen here. The Germans are probably, they got 20 seconds left in the shot clock. They're probably pretty content to just let their time go, get a last-second shot, see what happens, but wow. Yeah, this wind is really, really doing some damage here.
Yeah, I hope you stand your ground up there.
I'm doing all right, doing all right. Yeah, once again, Lacrosse fans, we got 2.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter of Game 3 of the Nations Cup Sixes Tournament, men's sixes here at the Germany Lacrosse Convention 2022 here in beautiful Dresden, Germany. We have the Swiss down by 4, 8-12 to the home German squad. Swiss are in their beautiful, beautiful jerseys in white. The Germans with their very classy, very clean black jerseys here. And we've had a great tournament so far, a couple great games, and it's been really quite fun. So fans, if you've been tuning along with every game, thank you for joining us, and thank you for just being supporters of the game. Once again, my name is Garrett Gosshorn, joined by
Anton West. And I mean, it's so exciting. There's so much lacrosse left to be played on this weekend, and yeah, I can't wait.
So much. It's insane. So check gerlaxcon.com, like Germany Lax Convention, gerlaxcon.com, to check out the program and to check out the places where you can stream. It's like DutchlandTV.com or something like that. I don't have the exact URL, but look at the German pressure on this ride.
Good
Absolutely
riding.
Fantastic.
And being able to do that in the 4th quarter with 2 minutes left, leading with 4 goals, that is pretty impressive by Team Germany.
In a back-to-back game, too.
As well, yeah. But yeah, hey, if you can make it down here, come and check it out. It's a great facility. It's a great great arena here. And it's everything, vendors, games.
Nice save. Nice save! The double save on the doorstep with the crease call. Beautiful.
That was nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that goalkeeper's having himself a day.
He has been, yeah. I mean, 12 goals is a pretty respectable amount for a sixes tournament because it's so fast. They're seeing so many shots, and he has saved so many on the doorstep. Just been unbelievable from point blank.
Oh, and a nice one.
The outside rips, however, they've been a bit of a different story here for Andre in goal for the Swiss, so hopefully that's something he improves on over this weekend, is getting those outside shots saved a little bit better.
You got to give some credits here to the German shooters, though, because they really be putting those balls at different spots for the goalie. On this one, Zernspiegel.
They have been, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no discredit to them at all, for sure.
So, yeah, no, it's great shooting from the Germans.
Yeah, so we should have just about a minute left in this game. It is now 13-8 in favor of the Germans, so they're pulling away. It was pretty neck and neck through the first 2.5 periods, and now Germans are. It's really, I feel like it really started with that full court press that they implemented. They weren't really doing that in the first half that I could tell, at least not doing it well, and now they're really executing it quite strong, and the Swiss haven't been able to withstand the pressure.
Yeah, and I think I've watched the Germans play as well in Portugal when they went down to play there, the Sixes tournament.
Oh, we see a little extracurricular.
So
he might get disqualified for that.
Emotions are running high. This is we all love to see that. At least as a neutral fan.
That's a red card. I do believe he is ejected for the game. Match penalty.
Is that number 8?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's 20 seconds left. I don't know if that's really the point for doing stuff like that, but that is up to the player, I guess.
I would typically say no. Steven Pellissione. So for the Germans, there are the Spiegel brothers, and then for the Swiss, there's the Pellissione brothers, and for Poland, there is the Schmiegel brothers. So
That is awesome. And actually, we do have another pair of brothers on the Germans. It's the Kienz brothers. Felix and Lucas. So yeah, 2 pairs of Germans.
I
2
see
pairs
that
of German
now.
brothers for the Germans. So that's pretty cool.
family affair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that must be pretty special playing with your brother for the national team. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it must be. I don't have any brothers, so I can't really speak on that.
Yeah, I do have a younger brother, but he's more into soccer. So yeah, I won't be making it to that national team anytime soon. So.
What do you mean, you're not playing at the World Cup?
Unfortunately, no. I chose a different life path, but yeah.
Highlight reel and commentary. It's much more glorious than the World Cup.
Sure is.
Especially here in Dresden at the Germany Lacrosse Convention 2022. Thank you so much for joining us, lacrosse fans. We're having a blast. Hope you are as well.
Let's enjoy the last, I think it's about 15 seconds left in this game. Germany working it around the net, and another one. Oh, beautiful finish by Justin Wismer in close.
There's that box player. That box pressure, the box fakes, box goal, and the German pressure. Even with 20 seconds left with the penalty advantage, they're still running this pressure. I like the attitude that they're bringing this game. They weren't so happy losing to the English squad, apparently. And they're taking it out on the Swiss. So 14-8 in favor of the Germans.
Yeah, so if you're watching the stream right now, excuse me.
Oh, wow!
Oh, whoa.
Off. Oh, no, they're going to call that a crease.
Oh, that wasn't.
So they're going to call that a crease.
Oh,
Justin
okay.
Wismer misses the pass, but it hits off his stick and into the goal. But because he kind of like took a step forward trying to catch that pass, he ends up. Oh man, not a great clear. Looking for Thierry Frey. Does not find him.
So if you're watching the stream right now, yeah, the time says 0. So yeah, we're gonna get an update from the bench here pretty soon, hopefully. How much time is left in the game? But yeah.
Yeah, referees keeping official time, much like soccer.
And that will conclude it.
All right, so thank you so much for joining us, lacrosse fans. As you can see, there's kind of a crowd building up here. We are slated to maybe have about 700 people here on Saturday, the German Lacrosse Convention 2022. This is day 2. This was game 3, men's sixes Nations Cup. We see the Germans walking out as victors, going 1-1 so far in the day. They have one more game later. And the Swiss 0-1 today. I believe they have another game later today as well. And yeah, what a game. Anton, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, this was exciting, especially the first half. We had a tight game, and then Germany pulling away.
Yeah, it's always nice to see, you know, such a neck and neck game, and then, you know, usually better teams will prevail, and that's what we got to see for this game. So no discredit to the Swiss. They played their hearts out and they had a really nice game, but congrats to the Germans for getting their first win here at home. And once again, lacrosse fans, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Garrett Gosshorn.
My name is Anton West, and we'll see you for the next one.
Awesome. Thank you.